up guys, this is X65 series, and in this video I'm gonna be teaching F2L Method 2, and I think this is like the final video of the cubing series as you've been seeing in the intro. And yeah, this is like the final video, because after this I might have like explained everything about the 3x3 cube. But in this video I'm gonna be showing you F2L Method 2 obviously. So I'm gonna be heading right away. So after you solve the white cross right here and you see that all the pieces are connected, well, now this is where F2L Method 2 like starts, and I'm gonna be like teaching it stepwise this time. So let's start with step 1. So step 1 is to like decide which pair are you gonna finish. Like I've shown you in F2L Method 1, like F2L is all about pairs. So step 1 is to decide which pair you're gonna choose. So let's say we're gonna solve the orange and green pair with the white, orange and green corner piece. So step 1 is to make sure. Okay, so step 1 is to decide which pair you're going to choose. So right now we've chosen green and orange. So step 2 is to make sure that the white, orange and green corner piece and the green and orange edge piece are on the top layer over here. That's the first step. So to get both of these on the top layer, we have to rotate this side up and rotate this 2 times, because if we do it 1 time this will come. So 2 times and then keep it down. So now you see that we get the green and orange edge piece and the white, green and orange corner piece on top. Now we see these 2 pieces are not connected, well, they're sort of like together. So we don't need that, we need them to be separate. So we need to separate these 2. So to separate that, we get this side down, rotate the upper layer to one side and get this up. So that was step 2, separating the pieces. So step 2 was to make sure that the edge piece and the corner piece are on the same side. Step 3 was, I think this may come sometimes, if they're connected you have to separate them. And step 4, well, this is where it starts. Step 4 is like when now you see that we have the white, orange and green corner piece and the green and orange edge piece here. Now what we got to do is we got to connect these two, and then we got to place it in its correct place, that's over here. So when we are placing these two, you might end up with three cases, as I'm going to show now. And this is the case 1, where you see the edge pieces over here. When you look at the corner is pointing towards the right. And well, there are totally about 4 cases, I guess. Sorry, make mistakes all the time. Well, this case 1 is when this edge piece is towards you, pointing to is over here. And when we search for the corner piece, we see that the white edge piece is pointing towards the right. Yeah, that's case 1. And case 1 is also when you see these two colors are different. As you see, on the upper side of the edge piece, the color on the top is orange, and on the upper side of the white, orange and green corner piece, the color pointing up is green. So they're not the same color. So this is case 1. There's a case when these two are same, so I'll be teaching that later. So in the case of the way to solve step 1, I mean the way to solve case 1 is now to hold it so that we are with the corner right here. As we see, it's pointing towards the left this time, as we just rotated. So when we hold it so that the corner is on the top left, we see that the color facing us is orange. So we have to rotate the orange to the orange's place. As you see, they're both connected now. Now what we got to do is, now all we have to do is connect these two and place them in its correct place. Well, this happens in one step, that is, you rotate it so that these two get connected, as you see right here. Then when we do that, since we rotated the orange to its orange's place, the slot already comes up. So we sort of like rotate the upper layer once. So now we see that the pair is connected, and then we rotate the left side down again. So now we see that we did the first pair of F2L. Well, yeah, that was the first case, and I'm heading over to the second case. So case 2. So for case 2, we are going to be solving the green and the red, pair. As you see here, the green and red is like towards you. When we look here, we see that the white edge piece is pointing towards the back. Yeah, and these two are the same color right now. So what we got to do is we have to now hold the cube in a different way. So now we see that the corner piece over here is now towards us, and the white edge piece is pointing towards the right. But right now we see that the corner piece and the edge piece are like in this position. We don't want them to be like that. We have to move it so that this edge piece comes over here and this corner piece stays over here. So that's what we are trying to do. And to do that, we have to move this edge piece over here, and to do that we have to rotate the right side down. But when we do that, we see that we mess up this pair over here. So now we rotate the upper layer so that when we rotate this down, we see that we are not messing any pair. So when we rotate this down, we move the upper layer to one side and then we get it back up. Now we see that the piece is pointing towards the right. It's on the top right. Well, the case 1 and case 2 can either be on the top left or the top right. When it's top left, you just have to, as in the last step I showed, when it's top right and we see that these two are the same color, so when we rotate them like this, we see that they're not connected. So the way to solve that is like really easy. Just rotate the right side down, rotate the upper layer 2 times, rotate the right side up again. So now you see that we formed the pair easily. So now we gotta since the piece on this layer is red, so we rotate it to the red side, and now this pair needs to be over here. So we just sort of rotate the front, get it down, get the messed white cross edge piece back, and then lift it up. So that was the second case in this. So that's all the second case. So I'm heading over to the third case. So I'm back with the third case, and I think this is like a thing I make all the time. There are so many mistakes, and I think there are only 3 cases. Well, sort of surprised if there were 4 or something, no? But so we are heading towards. So this is the final case of F2L Method 2, and it's where we see that this edge piece is when we are going to solve the orange and blue pair. And when we do that, we see that the white, orange and blue corner piece is over here. But when we do that, we see that the white edge piece is pointing towards the upper layer. Yeah, well, so the way to solve this is, first take a look at the edge piece. So the piece pointing towards you right now is blue. So we rotate the blues to the blue center, as you can see right here. Now it's now I'm going to show you. Well, you can either do it in 2 ways. Well, either one of these ways should work. You never know which way, so you don't know what I'm talking about, right? So what we do is we rotate the front to the left side first try. So when we rotate it front to the left side, let's take this edge piece over here to this side, so that this sort of connects. But when we hope it should connect, we see that it doesn't, not really. So we rotate it back and then we get this up. Now if it doesn't work that way, you rotate it to the other side, then you rotate it 2 times. Now you see that it fits. Now you rotate the front layer back. So this is sort of a guessing thing. You can do it, you have to do it on both the sides and see which works. But anyways, we solve the pair right now, and the blues is connected with the blues, and this pair needs to be over here. So to do that, we rotate the front layer to one side, get the front layer to one side, get the left side down, get the messed cross edge piece back, and lift it up. So that's all the third pair in F2L. So right now we're gonna head over to the final case. As we see here, we see the blue and red corner edge piece over here, and the corner piece is over here pointing towards the right. And now we see that these two need to they're the different colors, so we need to sort of connect it. So first off, we see that they're in the correct position. So the piece pointing towards you is blue. Get it to the blue side. Now you hold it so that it's on the top left. Now we gotta like get this over, get the left edge piece over there now, and rotate it front once and get it down. So we've come to the final case, and so I had to say I make this every video. There are only 3 cases, not 4. God, I'll never stop making mistakes, right? Well, anyways, so this is like the final case of F2L, and in this case we're going to be solving the blue and red pair. So we see the edge pieces over here and the corner pieces over here. The pieces pointing towards the right and they're not the same color. So what we do is we hold the cube in a different way so that the corner piece is pointing towards us, and we see that the red right now is pointing towards us. So we rotate the reds to the red's corner piece. Now we rotate the left side so that these two connect. Rotate the upper layer down and get the left side down. So by that I explained all the 3 cases of F2L. So right now I think we're just gonna solve this right now, as we've end up with the final part. We're gonna be solving the red and blue pair. The edge pieces over here and the corner pieces over here. We see that the white is pointing towards the right and they're not the same color, so we hold it so that the corner piece is towards us. We see that the red is pointing towards us and it's already connected to the reds, so we connect it here like that and we rotate it so that it connects with the slot, and then we rotate it down. So by that we see that we finished F2L, and that was method 2. Well, I hope you hope you learned it. And by the way, this is the end of the cubing series. Well, obviously feels so cool, right? Obviously just sort of like got the stress of long videos away from yourself. And in next Saturday, I guess, I'm gonna be starting gaming. Yep. So this cubing thing was just like a start to it. So anyways, now so I'm gonna be playing, I don't know, any game. I just find something. Okay, so I think that was about it, and let's just solve this cube finally just once. Yeah, that's the end. That's the end of the cubing series. So thanks for watching. If you really watched all my videos, thank you so much, so much, really. So I think that's about it. So hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more.